Number 5.
I know I can treat you better than he can, and any girl like you deserves a gentleman.
You know, in addition to the worst songs of the year list, sometimes I do this little thing privately where I try to make a list of the worst 2 seconds of the year. Started doing that in 2014 because there were so many awful little moments that year.
It's my right to be hellish. This sick beat. You know what to do with that big fat butt.
What? I don't understand.
Cool, right? Well, anyway, here's my list of the top 10 worst 2 seconds in pop music of 2016.
From your roommate back in Boulder, with the Travis tread right above the Tupac. Better than he can, 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 better than he can.
Fuck this song.
Better than he can. I'm just a sucker for pain.
Number 4.
If I was you, I'd wanna be me too. I'd wanna be me too. I'd wanna be me too. If I was you,
Meghan Trainor is not on this list.
if I was you, I'd wanna be me too.
A lot of people told me that this would have been their pick for worst song of the year. I thought about it, but ultimately I have to keep myself honest. I didn't think it deserved to be here. Not because I like the song or anything. I don't really have any desire to hear Meghan Trainor being the poor man's Fergie, who herself was the poor man's Missy Elliott. But this year's pop songs were so dour and sad. I started worrying that pop music was going to hurt itself. Like maybe we all needed to sit pop music down and tell it that we loved it and encourage pop music to see a therapist. So Meghan Trainor, say what you want, at least she had a personality. If you want to see what this song looks like without personality, you can have this.
Don't let me down. I think I'm losing my mind now.
Welcome back, Dea. Good to see you again. And welcome back, Chainsmokers. Not quite as bad as Selfie, but you guys are apparently around for the long haul. I expect you to see you on this list again and again and again.
I need ya.
There's a famous quote that says that talking about music is like dancing about architecture. The point is, it's hard. I do my best, but sometimes the only thing to say is that it's an ass song that sounds like ass.
Don't let me down.
Literally, it sounds like a high-pitched fart. The drop sounds like they recorded it with a weed whacker. But it's not just the drop, I just hate every musical element in it. Nothing about it means anything. Every single beat and note seems like it was cribbed from the Complete Hack's Guide to Production. The lyrics have no connection to anything, and Dea is an empty husk of a performer. A lot of people said that the Meghan Trainor song reminded them of Black Eyed Peas. Damn right it does. I mean, say what you want about the Black Eyed Peas, they knew they were being obnoxious. The Chainsmokers don't seem to have that awareness. They're more like a car alarm going off. It's not trying to make you angry. It doesn't care. It doesn't have a brain or a soul. It's an inanimate object that's mindlessly blaring useless, meaningless noise. Don't let me down. A perfect summary of a year that was a letdown in every single possible way.
I'm just a sucker for pain.
Number 3.
Lately you say he been killing the vibe. Gotta be sick of this guy. Pull up skirt.
One of the worst trends this year has been the uptick in moody, low-key R&B songs. Heard it's called trap soul. Combines soul music with trap music. Those things don't go together.
Pillow Joe, my enemy, my ally.
This is the worst example of it. And again, you can blame this, along with so many other things, on Drake. But Drake only uses those drowsy, half-conscious beats when he wants to sound sad, drunk, and miserable. Why would he use this as a basis of a sexy, baby-making love jam? I have no clue. I mean, I know I hate to be the things are so much better in my day guy, but I mean, there was a song called Pillow Talk back in the 70s. Listen how much better that is. It's full of lush orchestral music that actually sounds soft and inviting, something you could have pillow talk to. Meanwhile, you take Zayn's Pillow Talk, which has the least pillowy sound I've ever heard. In fact, what this song makes me think of is a concrete block. A big, heavy, gray, rectangular, uncomfortable, concrete block. I mean, this part at the beginning represents what it feels like to try and lay your head on that concrete block, and this part right here represents what it feels like to have it dropped on your balls repeatedly. God, I can't believe I still have 2 more of these to go. How many words for dull are there?
And here's I was I'm just a sucker for pain.
Number 2. Remember Macklemore?
Cut the bullshit, get off my mother.
Y'all decided you didn't like him anymore because, he's so corny, such a try-hard. So you railed at him, he's lame, let's get rid of him. Well, I think you drove him off. He is Mackle no more. Here's what you get instead.
I hate you, I love you, I hate that I love you.
You happy? Now you get to listen to Nash. Ganache. G-Nash. I don't know. God damn! Was it a good year to be a boring white rapper?
Miss you when I can't sleep, or right after coffee, or right when I can't eat. I miss you in my front seat.
I Hate You, I Love You was the worst hit song from a boring white rapper by far. I wasn't gonna put it this high, but then I realized, who in God's name would want to listen to this? I honestly have no idea.
Do you miss me like I miss you? Fucked around and got attached to you.
I mean, this is like every complaint I had about the previous songs being dreary times 1,000. But this one goes the extra mile by also being completely incoherent.
I hate you, I love you, I hate that I want you. You want her, you need her, and I'll never be her.
So we got a woman singing about how she's in love with a guy who loves a different girl. Presumably that guy is the rapper, but all he does is rap about his own heartbreak.
To me, lie with me, get your fucking fix. Now all my drinks and all my feelings are all fucking mixed. Always missing me.
Are they supposed to be the same person? Or did his girl fall in love with another girl? Is it a mutually unhappy love triangle and he's being mistreated by his crush the same way the singer's being ignored by him? Are they 2 separate people singing about 2 completely different situations with no connection to each other at all? Whatever it is, the guy still sucks.
I know that I control my thoughts and I should stop reminiscing, but I learned from my dad that it's good to have feelings when...
No, please. We need more emo dudes talking about sadness like they're the first person to discover it. Feel your feelings, brah. Feelings like douchey projection.
Oh, keep it on the low. You're still in love with me, but your friends don't know.
And make sure you make the strongest case possible to get her back.
And if I were you, I would never let me go.
Oh, well then, can't argue with that. If I were you, I'd stop making music.
You want her, you need her, and I'll never be her.
One more to go. On the honorable mentions. Let's get that done. Nick Jonas, the poor man's Zayn.
Space was just a word made up by someone who's afraid to get close.
What do you think? What did they call the things in the sky?
I'm only one call away.
Not much to say about this except that Charlie Puth sucks. He sucked last year, he's gonna suck this year, and in all likelihood he'll suck every year after that.
Superman got nothing on me.
I will say that after seeing Batman v Superman, I do believe that Superman had nothing on Charlie Puth.
Save Martha.
2016 was the Batman v Superman of years.
Just like fire, burning up the way, if I can let the world up.
I'm fairly certain Pink has released this song 6 times now.
Cause if you like the way...
I guess the lyrics are fine, but pure venom is not a move that everyone can pull off. If anyone else were singing this besides the most famous dickhead in the world, I might have bought it.
Woo, it's just me, myself, and I.
The other boring white rapper of the year. Mostly I'm just pissed off that he's named G-Eazy. Come on, man. Try harder.
'Cause I'm a little unsteady.
I just flat hate ex-ambassadors. Are they even a real band, or do they just write exclusively for car commercials? They're like badly functioning Mumford & Sons animatronics.
No scars, say you're beautiful.
Awful. There. And now, finally, the worst song of the worst year.
I'm just a sucker for pain.
Number 1. I had so many contenders for the top spot this year, I didn't really know which one it was going to be. Then they announced the Grammy nominations.
Song of the Year.
Song of the Year nominees. Okay, this is the one I... Oh, man. Okay. Formation by Beyonce.
Uh-huh.
Love Yourself by Justin Bieber.
Wow.
Oh, this is a tricky one.
Okay.
7 Years by Lucas Graham.
I don't even know why I'm disappointed.
Once I was 7 years old.
Yeah, none of you are surprised, I know. I hated that song so much, I gave it a way too long review. And I still don't think I got to everything. It was like sitting through an hour-long humble brag that honestly wasn't even that humble. I didn't even get to bag on the completely insufferable video. Oh, God. I'm writing deep lyrics, bro.
Soon we'll be 30.
Yep, this is us. We're just hanging out with our shirts off. I'm just thinking about the passage of time and life and explosion! And I apologize to Shawn Mendes. This was clearly the worst 2 seconds of 2016. It's such an astonishingly arrogant move, adding a crowd cheering your name to a song that's supposed to be about your own frailty. And here's the amazing thing. Check this out.
Once I was 20 years old.
They keep it in during the live version. Incredible. Wow, I mean, this song just falls apart without it, right? You gotta keep that in there. And guess what? I just heard Lucas Graham's new single.
So give it up for fallen glory. I never got to say goodbye.
It's yet another tribute to his late father. Can he do it right this time?
You're not there to celebrate the man that you made. You're not there to share in my success.
Of course not. Lucas Graham is sad because there's one less person in the world to heap praise on him and revel in his success. I may have heard worse songs from worse people, but I can't think of a single one this punchably insufferable. Lucas Graham, eat my ass.
Once I was 7 years old.
You don't gotta go to work, 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 but you gotta put in work, 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 work. You don't gotta go to work.